Hey, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for coming back to another episode of Binder Talk. Today we're going to be going through my home binder, and these are, I'm gonna say, some of all of the things that we'll go through that I'm using to save for this binder. So this is the next to the last binder. I'm saving my binder for the last installment or the last episode. So let's get started. I hope everyone's doing well. The lighting might be a little off. It's early in the morning. I try to do natural light, but today I turned on like an overhead light, so it might be a little different. You might see a glare, which I hate, so I apologize. So again, these guest check trackers are from Erica Budgets, and I will link her Etsy shop down below. Some of these were her, like this was just her package. And then some of them, like the birthday one and the holiday one, she custom made for me. So she will do custom orders. I just thought this dashboard was really appropriate for home. And the most of the envelopes in here are by Intentional Living. This envelope and I think that's it. No. And this envelope I did myself. The rest of them came from Intentional Living. Okay, so let's get started. So this is my home envelope. Hold on one second. My cat now wants to go outside. And for those of you who, in one of the other videos, he did this to me. I'm in my office, my home office, and I have a door to the patio. So he's not an outdoor cat. He just stays on the patio. But he does love to go out and look at all the birds and the squirrels and all of that stuff. And, you know, hunt down a lizard or two. Okay, so home. So I have taxes. I have insurance. And these, again, are the double envelopes. I have my HOA. I have maintenance. I have lawn care. And then I have pest control. So these are my my categories. And for that category, or for that envelope, I have been using this book for quite some time. This is from, did she not put her name on it? This is from Beautifully Me and You. I've had this book for a while. This has been, like, I don't know if you can see that date. I know it's dark on dark, but I finished this in April of 24. So I've had this for quite some time. And each page I designated to something different. So property tax, home insurance. So I've gone through all of these. This is a great book. Like I said, I've had it at least 2 years. But like I still have this. So I designated this one for repairs. I haven't even gotten there yet. So, and these are, you know, her skip or double. So when I doubled it, I wrote down which ones I had the times by 2, and she got me 4 times on this one. And I try to always double it, but you know, it's whatever your budget can handle. So I've got these 2 for home insurance. I'm trying to see, what do I have left? I have to finish this property tax, and I think there was another one up here that I needed to finish. This one for home insurance. And then this one for home insurance, and this one for property tax. And then I'll finally be done with this book. So what I do, you probably have guessed it, is this is prop money. And I have used this tracker is from the Budget Mom. And so what I've done is you can see that for the 850 plus challenge, it was $1,017 is what my total was. And then I needed to take $647 for insurance. I added, so the $200 plus was $232 and so forth and so on. So you can see, you know, the puts and takes. So in July, and this is July of last year, because you can see, you know, I'm down October, then December, and then we start with January again. Well, this is 2 years because we've got January, then December again, and then we're back to this year. So this one is a lot of puts and takes. But I try to keep, you know, just a visual reminder in the book, and I attach it to the page that I'm working on, you know, just as a way to keep track of what I'm saving and where each page is going. And I also wrote down, so like this was the 2023-24 home insurance, and this page saved me, what did it save me? I can't even remember. Oh, it's 231 was for the 24 taxes, maybe? No, $23 for 2024, and 148 went to 2025. Can't even read my own writing. So that is what I've been using. When that book is finished, I got this book from All Things Kimberly, West Virginia, WV. It says to pay for your bricks and mortar, always save your quarters. So it's kind of like the penny challenge, but it's a quarter challenge. So, and it would be monthly. So you would start, you know, January would be a quarter, and every day you would just add another quarter. And this one's really hefty. So you'll get up to where you save like $2,000 in a month. Well, you guys know I'm not going to save $2,000 in a month. But when you're done, you'll save over $16,000. So I really want to use this one primarily. I bought it to use for my mortgage payoff. And my thought is I would work backwards and start December. So like start December in January and go down, so that in December, when you need money, when you have other things to use your money for, you know, you're only saving, you know, less than $10 a day. But this will probably take me 2 years, 3 years to get done, depending on how, you know, how aggressive I go through this. But I just thought this was a really good idea. She does have, or at least when I bought this, again, I've had this for a couple of years, just waiting for me to finish this one from Beautifully Me and You. She has a penny book and she has a nickel book, I believe. I don't know if she has a dime or not, but I'll list her Etsy in the description below, so you guys can see that. So I try to put them in order of importance, is my taxes, insurance, my HOA, and maintenance. And then these, you see they're empty. It's basically because I just cash flow them. I don't really save, but I do have a goal for all of these that I'm trying to get to. So for my HOA this year, I am using Donna's 52-week challenge. You saw it in Donna's binder, and I'm only saving $5 because I don't really need a whole lot. We're actually, and so what I did, I've already written all the numbers out, but what I know when I add the zeros that I've already put that money in, and I was saving it in the envelope, in the Donna binder envelope. So I have 10 for this week. or this month. So I have August 6th and August 13th, and we're on week 41. But I typically just transfer it in my high yield savings and then put the zeros on. So I don't have to, one less deposit to the bank. So that's what my HOA is going to be this year, is through my 52-week challenge. So, all right. So that's it for home. So this next, I thought this dashboard was perfect for the car. So this is my car sinking funds. So again, I have insurance, I have registration, and I'm in Florida, so my registration's fully funded. It's only $50. I know there are some states that have like enormous registrations. My daughter and her husband used to live in Iowa, and for their 2 cars, it was almost $1,000 for registration, which I thought was absurd. Sorry about that, guys. My cat is wanting back in again. Deductible is for my insurance deductible, repairs, my tires, and for my tires, I am using Donna's infamous tire challenge. And again, I had this in cash, and then I moved it over because I just sat there with 50 because I had other priorities. So then I just put the $50 in the bank so it could start earning me interest. Oil change, and most of the time I just cash flow this, but I do want to get $100 just in the bank so that if I need an oil change and I don't have the money to cash flow it, it's there. I don't need tires right now, but I do want to start saving for them. I want to finish that. So these are my goals for 2025. And I don't know which ones I will hit. So for my insurance, I'm using, I'm sorry, my cat is just sitting at the door, not coming in. So I shut the door again. I'm using Donna's 5K challenge book. This you can find over at her Donna Powered by Creativity website. And so you can see that these were my transfers, my savings, and then in May I needed to take it all out. So basically I'm going to be starting this over. So I did all of Jasmine and I was halfway through with Tiana, and then it was time to pay the car insurance. So I will start saving this again. This is a really cute way to save $5K, even if it's not for car insurance. Like you can do $10 here and there, 30, and I kind of split it so that it was some small, some big, in between. Because some of them, you know, like the Tiana one is $50 at a time. So I tried to make it a little easier on my budget. But so this is my car insurance savings. So this dashboard is for my son and his. So I made this this envelope outside, and she made these. So this is just one. This is for his college. This is for his senior year. And so you guys know I have his senior year binder. And then for his college, I don't have that book in front of me, but I did the 2026 graduation savings from the Almost Organized Owl. I'm using her savings, and this graduation is just his gift. It is, I want to gift him that when he leaves, or when he goes away to college. So this is the rest of his stuff. So this is back to school, and you saw I have a back to school binder for him for this. Drip is, and you guys will have to laugh with me. I asked my oldest son for names because I didn't just want it to be clothes. That's what Drip is. Cracked is, I believe it's his Xbox, his gaming, or, you know, any hobbies that he has. And then Swole is his gym membership. Although I just cash flow that at the time. So I don't do a savings challenge for that. But I am using for him, I'm using, this is from Lisa Grateful Me. This was her, I don't think she does physical products anymore, but for a short period of time, she did some, and I bought all of them. I got this one I'm using for him. And then she did a bookmark one. I'll eventually use it for my grandkids. So this was her book, and I don't see her name. Again, I don't see her name anywhere. I don't see her name anywhere on it, but this is Lisa Grateful Me's product. And then there's a story behind the blue roses. This is from Erica Budgets, and she had lost her dog, had to put her dog down, and there was a story behind she had gotten these roses. I think these are those forever roses. And so I thought it would be perfect to use for my animal. So this is my cat. He is a black cat, Batman. And so my priority right now is his emergency fund, and I've got $1,000 goal, and I'm at 922. And I think I have, so I'm using the Fur Baby Hop from the Village from Donna and Budget with Mama Bear, the hop. So I'll be done with this. I'll be done with this probably in October, November. And so then the rest of the money will go, I'll start working on vet. And so if we do another like pet hop or anything like that, it'll go to vet. And then I just went ahead and did like food and litter. But again, you know, I'm cash flowing those right now. But this is my goal. I would like to have just a buffer so that I have cash on hand. And last but not least is my subscriptions. So I have my Shipt subscription, my DoorDash, which I have canceled this, but my son still wants it. So I have Amazon, and then I have Hulu, but that's really any TV streaming. That's my goal. But again, I've been cash flowing those right now because this is really not my priority. My priority is debt payoff to get my year ahead, my first 2 months of year ahead, and then to get like my emergency funds done. So that is my home binder. I call it home, but it's a little bit of everything. It's my home, it's my car, it's my pets. But this binder I call it my randomizer binder. And I got the binder. I just loved this like spooky vibe binder. I got the binder at Amazon, and then Donna from Donna Powered by Creativity made the sticker for it. And then the dashboards are from Mischief Managed Budgets. She made these for me. So this binder, I call it my randomizer because it really is, it feeds all the other binders. So this one, my property tax and insurance, my car insurance, and and I can go through real quick. So property tax, I'm using one of Liz's challenge, her indoorsy challenge. Like I said in a previous video, I am like a hoarder of her challenges. My car insurance, I'm using her shroom. And then after that, I'm using Nigel's nuts, because car insurance is nuts to me. Kids, let's see who I have in here. Oh, I have Laura Bell Creations in here, her Winnie the Pooh. For travel, now this one I'm really excited about. I am using Danny's Passport to Savings from Craftco Budgets. If you haven't gotten this, I would highly recommend you go to her website and get it before she, I think she's planning to take a break from physical items. This could, maybe she'll do it as a digital download, I'm not sure, but I thought this was ingenious. So it's boarding passes, and then you save whatever the amount was for the boarding pass, so $2. And then if I find Moscow here, I saved $4. So I apparently only saved $2. So I haven't done this yet. So that's what I have for travel. And then I also have one in here. This is from Two Sister Bees. This was their vacation to savings. I thought that fit in this category. So car maintenance, I have Misadventure, another Liz challenge that I'm almost done. I'd say maybe halfway. But all of these, I do this as a randomizer. I know you haven't seen it yet. This is from Champagne's Corner. This is self-care. So this would go to my binder, and that'll be the last binder talk binder that you see. So I need to condense this one. But I'm a member of her channel, so this is a member freebie from a while ago. So I use a lot of hers. A lot of hers are motivational type challenges for members. So I'm trying to use those. So for pets, I have two. This one is hilarious. It is Obedient School Professors. And then I have Perger up next. So for medical, and this would be my quack binder. This is a freebie, a member's freebie from Budget with Carly. So I'm using that one to save for medical. For holidays, I'm using this one. This is Steph's on a Budget. I thought it was perfect for the season. So I'm trying to do the seasonal ones for holiday. This is my CD ladder. And I'm using this one from Golden Girl Budgets. It is specifically made for the CD ladder. So I thought that was a cute one to use. Then I have one for debt, to make an extra debt payment. And I just started this one. This is a new one, a new game from Debt Free by 43. And it is a Connect 4. So you roll 2 dice, you add the numbers together, and then you find a circle. Once you connect 4, you save whatever amount. So I apparently rolled a 1 and a 2. So I thought that was a cute game. And then this is just a catch-all. This is a freebie from Budget with Carly. Not a freebie, but a member. It was part of my members. So this binder you'll see periodically. It is when I have it. It's in my. It's right here. So these are my categories that I want to save for. So randomizer, Christmas, monthlies, friends, my boxes and my minis, and then finally my binder. So I didn't do mine. I know you've seen other creators that have done this by days. And I did this before I started a channel because I really wanted to focus it on the binders, not necessarily a day. But now I see the now I see their point of making it into dailies. But anyway, so that's how I save for my home, for those things we have to save for, don't want to save for, but you know, we're still saving for them. All right, so I appreciate those that have come by, those that are hanging out with me and seeing kind of how I make the plan and then try to execute it. I, again, can't thank you enough for all the love. I'm going to remind you to go over to my coffee shop and pick up the Journey to 1K freebie. It's all free. And also the puzzle, the Journey to 1K. This is from Jen at Jen Finally Saves and myself. It's a collab. So if you haven't gotten this one, I highly recommend you go over. And this is what our puzzle's looking like right now, for those of you who need the visual. And these are both free on, so the puzzle is on my coffee and Jen's. So go over and check us out. And again, just thank you. All right, have a good day.